last time. What do we call your group?
Len and the Lenettes.
Any other suggestions?
David, John, Elijah, Michael, and the Holy Quest for Truth.
So each of you refer to it as something completely different.
Tormins.
The Pelicans.
Black Stallion Riders.
Yeah.
The Pelicans?
Ooh.
The dog food makers. Because we, kill horses.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, the glue
boys.
Yeah, the glue boys.
The glue gang.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the glue gang. Yeah.
I do like glue boys though, just because it sounds bad. We're the glue boys.
Prepare to get glued.
Yeah,
you haven't got a glue.
Oh, we're always in sticky situations, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What's this on my hands?
Oh, geez, this isn't glue. I'm going through changes.
This glue smells bad.
All right. Well,
Gene Killer? Is that anything? Like Dracula?
oh, there you go.
But
Yeah.
a genie?
The mark of genie. The mark of gin.
Yeah.
Today on This American Dice, join a freed genie, a wizard who's a nerd, a cutthroat thief, and a holy man on a quest. All to defeat an evil they can't possibly imagine. This American Dice presents The Hunt for the Black Stallions, the penultimate episode.
Yeah, so you read from a forbidden book, and why don't you guys tell me a little bit about what you remember about talking with Gellan and then killing him?
I think he told us that Rook was trying to perform some kind of terrible ritual, and I think it involved crystals.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I forgot this last time, but when you killed him, you found a red crystal on him. Same thing with Brody.
And that he didn't want to, Gellan wasn't crazy about the idea that Rook was going forward with. So Gellan instead was content to kind of just hang out in this library of knowledge.
Our free genie, Dormin the Free, found a lamp and had a conversation with with
a trusted colleague and good new friend. And friends are people who do favors for each other.
All right, so I think one of you made a point of burying Gellan. I think it was David John. I think he felt bad after participating in this murder.
That is right. David John felt very bad about that. When push came to shove, though, and sparks began to fly, David John sided with his fellow. We got to come up with a better name.
Okay, so you guys are hanging out in the library. You know, there's this ritual going on at the bottom of the hollowed out city. The what do we call it? Like cairn. It's like a hollowed out city of the dead, basically. And you've been hearing like loud roars come from there from time to time. Oh, before I forget, Dormin, you have a beginning of session move.
Oh yeah, right.
So let's do that. 1 second. All right. Among the free outsiders, of which you're a part, what is their attitude towards slavery?
Oh man, I'd be lying if I said it was anything but not good. Their genies are once the rare few genies that do go free. It's not like they seek each other out. It's not like they make like a free genie society or anything. But in general, a lot of them like go on to become like justice seekers or like righting the wrongs that they experienced. For example, repeated slavery, or the ones who have been around for a very long time might be so influenced by their previous masters that they sort of take on their traits.
Mm.
So in general, slavery, not a good thing. They don't like seeing other genies being used. But with that said, some genies have only known slavery for so long that they think that emulating their wish holders is like the thing they're supposed to be doing.
All right, cool. All right, so take it away, guys. You're in the library.
All right, so we're in this library. We've buried Gellan somehow, like I don't know, like under a pile of rocks.
Seems
Crash
right.
through the floor. What do we do? Like brick him up in a wall?
Yeah, Cask of Amontillado style.
Yeah. How did we manage to do that?
I feel like we probably just buried him under rocks, I would suppose, or maybe along with a bunch of spider corpses, just to see how they decompose together.
We fed him to the spiders.
It's David John who's doing the burying. So.
Okay. David John, any thoughts on how Gellan was buried? Because I thought we were in like a catacombs.
Yeah. So, so there's probably tons of places to put him because, all the, all the tombs in here. So I'm just gonna put him in a tomb, and say a prayer for Gellan, and then I'm going to. Are we gonna strike camp, guys?
Yeah, I would imagine we do that sometime between that and going forward.
Okay.
Sounds logical. If we don't think these other spiders are going to assault us.
No, you cleared out the bulk of the spiders that are next to you.
Yeah.
And I think I made a point to gruesomely cut off this guy's head so we can bring it back for fun and profit, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
man.
that is right. Oh, man. Okay, so...
So I'm doing the ritualistic burial for a person without their head then, where rather than putting coins over their eyes, we put the coins over their nipples. So
Thank you. I was hoping for it.
mm-hmm.
The eyes of the torso, some say.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So go ahead and make camp. Each consume a ration. If you have enough XP, you can level up. And you will heal up to half your max XP.
HP?
Sorry.
Cool.
Oh, so you're in a dangerous place. You'll need to set a watch. How are you doing that?
Yeah.
Dormin will set a watch, and the whole time he's sitting out there, he'll be sort of lightly stroking this lamp, and think deep in thought.
Okay.
What is
I
this?
think who's the most hurt?
I'm not hurt at all.
Neither is Len.
Sanctuary.
I'm neither hurt. I'm both not hurt and 1 XP away from leveling up. So I'm. Corvid is very grumpy about making camp here.
Okay.
Although he loves this. Yeah.
David, could we maybe resolve one of your bonds? Did we do that last time?
I think we did that last time, didn't we? Based on what happened in the last game, yeah.
I thought we did.
I know that we resolved some bonds, but I'm just saying if there are any outstanding that you want to resolve.
Oh.
Oh, it's fine. That was mostly a joke. Fine, just not leveling up.
Is David John hurt?
I'm gonna level up,
Oh, okay.
and
All
let's see here.
Ooh. So while you guys are getting ready.
Corvid. Okay, so yeah, I mean, one of my bonds is with Corvid, and it's that he stood by me in battle and can be trusted completely. I don't know if that's been resolved. I mean, it's the opposite of resolved. I don't trust Corvid after he attacked Gellan, who seemed to be a helpful, possible ally.
Okay, so then, yeah, it sounds like that's kind of resolved at this point if you feel it's no longer relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I don't know if we discussed this, but also Len is a brave soul, and I have lots to learn from him. That's you, Austin, and I followed you and read that book, and so I definitely, I don't know if that's resolved, but I now have more respect for Len, and think I have more to learn from you.
More to Len from you.
More to Len. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone, you're soon becoming my mortal enemy.
Yeah, that's fine, Alex.
Okay.
Right. So I think one of the things is Len was like 10 years old when you guys started this adventure, and I think Leigh had said that magic ages a person.
Yeah, and when you read from the book in particular, it did something.
It definitely aged Len. So I think like he has gray hair, but also like as you guys look through it now, and let me know if this is too silly. I think he's now like a weird gangly teen.
No, that's good.
And so like you look over and it's like he's like 13 or 14 years old, and his arms are way too long where like his arms fit the sleeves. And he's real tall, but it's still baggy because he's too skinny. And he's like, oh, geez. All right. Let me know if that voice is too goofy.
No, it's good. I like it.
Okay.
Just try to make it a break every third syllable.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, so Len, if you guys need to sleep, Len will volunteer to stay up. And he's mostly going to be like looking through some of these books or trying to investigate this library more while you guys are doing your thing.
What do you think of the like lamp that Dormin's like clutching and?
Ooh, oh yeah. Len would love to study that lamp. Like, oh, Mr. Dormin, if you could, is that a lamp like the one you said you used to live in?
Don't you like carry your old lamp around?
Yeah,
on
I
your
do.
person or something?
Yeah, so I'll like kind of shift it back over to my side, putting it right next to my lamp, which is very similar to it. Be like, yes, of course. This is the home of one of my kind, a friend, really.
That's crazy stuff. I mean, before I read that book and you told me all about this, I had some misgivings and I wasn't quite sure what we were talking about, but I really want to learn about genies. And if you could tell me something about them, that'd be really great.
I'll say, you know what, young, well, he like stops himself when he says young. He just says companion.
I'm still young. Or no, maybe he does the opposite as a teen. He's like, yeah, I'm a man now.
Yes, my young man companion friend. In fact, I think I've decided. I've made up my mind. You see, this my new friend has decided to grant me a boon, on account of our solid relationship, really. And if you like, you can come with me. I'm about to go tell him what it is.
Oh yeah, I mean, I do want to know more about genies. So I have to go into this lamp with you?
Sure, it's easy. I'll show you. He like takes his hand and we'll both rub the lamp.
All right.
So you two are whisked away. Meanwhile,
oh yeah, we're really good at keeping watch, right?
Yeah. I think I said I was keeping watch. Shit.
Meanwhile, David, John, and Corvid are asleep. Hold on 1 second here.
Well, maybe Corvid didn't go to sleep. Maybe he was too annoyed.
He just watches us poof out of existence.
1 second. Well, here. Okay, yeah. So you're whisked off to the pocket plane that this genie lives in. And he's like, Master, you've returned.
Oh, dude, there's no need for titles.
I'm with another master. How may I serve?
I told you I was a man. Behold.
He says,
I
yes.
might.
He says, no, but I can make you one. Your wish is my command.
I'll say, listen, there's no need for, I know how this is, but really this is just, consider this a favor, and I'll put my arm around Len and I'll say, I just wanted to show my good friend here. He's a young sorcerer in the making himself, and I know his kind has always been deeply interested in ours. I thought it'd be a good learning experience for him to see this.
I've been slave to many sorcerers like you, sir. Some good, some evil, but all exploited me to the limits of their ability.
I say, well, exploit, that's a strong word, I feel. Plenty of sorcerers on the other side are wonderful young lads. Like this one, I'll hit Len in the back.
Oh, geez. Mr. Dormin, were you a slave and exploited?
I say, Len, maybe I felt that way at the time. But once you travel the world and get some perspective, you learn to see from all sides.
It's hard to get perspective centuries in this land.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of equivocation, Mr. Dormin.
And I'll say, listen. I'm here to. In fact, I'm going to do you a favor now, my good friend Arizon, and I'm going to allow you to move on, which is important for growth, because I've decided that I know how you can help me return the favor that I gave you by finding you. That is.
Oh, you mean you'll free me?
Ooh. Listen, let me tell you, as a former genie, if I could go back, oh man. Oh, I would in a minute.
As you wish.
No, hold on. I don't want to abandon my new friends on this side, obviously. That would be irresponsible.
Why did you roll your parlay? This is either, I would say, or so as you know, anytime you're dealing with a genie, anything you say or do could be used as a twisted by them to be used against you.
Oh, especially if they don't like you.
Yeah, and so one, anything you wish could absolutely be used against you, and two, if you seem to be making a wish, they could absolutely do that. So
sure, man. Let's do it. Let's roll this.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of what the best way system-wise to do it is.
Systemically, you could have it be.
I think it's a defy danger.
Yeah.
Using your
really?
Wisdom or intelligence.
Is there wisdom? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll it. I got a 9.
All right, 1 second.
The most ambiguous of rolls.
Yeah. I mean, I could try to help him out.
I'm totally down, by the way, if you want this to just go completely sideways.
It's up to you, man. If you want me to try to give you a hand somehow and be like, that's not what it seemed like you wanted.
You know what? No, let's see what happens here. Let's see if we make something weird happen.
Okay, so you said, basically, if I could go back, I'd do that in a heartbeat, or get sort of something.
Yeah. This is strictly all preamble to what I was really going to wish, which I never even got to. So go on.
And so he'll say, essentially, as you wish. And then he'll look to you and say, as you're a member of my fellow kind, I'll do this courtesy. You can choose your new master.
I'm sorry, what? No, you don't understand. I don't have masters anymore. I'm Dormin the Free. That means that I'm free.
These swirling chains are beginning to circle you. You have only this moment here, or the lamp will decide, and your lamp around your hip starts rattling again.
No. Len, do you have a spell for this?
Len it is. And you see these spiritual chains attach you to Len, and this shroud forms around you, and when it dissipates, you're back in the campsite. It seems like many hours have passed. The fire that you set has dimmed down, and you see a large spider like hovering over Corvid, and Corvid just sort of mumbling in his sleep, like stop that, and it's like nuzzling up at his face, like getting ready to bite him.
Okay.
Oh man. So are we both there? Like, am I in the material plane with Len?
Yes.
Is there anything different about me? Like physically?
Yeah, I'll say you got a big old like chain or like iron band around your neck.
Oh man.
And your skin is completely blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
Yeah.
And Dormin like look around, look at Len, and like, did that just happen?
I think when Len comes back and he sees that there's a spider over Corvid, he's going to just try to blast it with magic missile.
Okay, go for it.
All right. That is a 6 plus 2 is 8. And magic missile is 2d4 damage to one target. 4 plus 2, so 6 damage.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so this thing is like barely alive and just sort of like gets the brunt of this magical hellfire that you're shooting at it, and like very quickly begins to slink off, hobbling on like 3 legs.
oh geez, I shot off 5 of its legs.
Meanwhile, Corbin has a very rude awakening.
Yeah. Mr. Corvid, wake up. There was a spider.
I was like, God damn it, kid, I was sleeping. Come on.
Oh, there was a big spider that came down. It was nuzzling your neck.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, all right. Well, I shot 5 of its legs off.
Listen, do you know statistically in a year we eat 5 spiders in our stomach? It's totally fine. I would have eaten it before it did any damage to us.
Oh, it's part of my magic training there. I had to eat a bunch of spiders one time. So I guess you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Meanwhile, like Dormin will be like putting his hands around this giant iron collar on his neck, which he could feel like thrumming with magic energy, and looking over at Len and looking down. Where's my lamp?
It's still on your. Well, no, I'll say it's on his side now.
Len's?
Yeah.
I'd be staring at it, be like, Len, I think that's mine. I think there's some confusion back there. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that from you. I'll like reach for it and like try to take it back.
Maybe when you touch it, it just feels like white hot iron.
So he like react and like spring back.
Oh, geez. Maybe if you explain to me how some of this lamp stuff works, Mr. Dormand, I'll try to help you out.
I'll say it's Dormand the Free. Oh.
The like choker like sort of constricts around your neck while you say it.
Where's the old lamp? The new lamp, brother.
It's gone.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that new lamp you got's gone, mister.
I'll say, oh, Len. Oh, this seems Len, you've done a terrible thing.
I have.
Slavery is wrong, Len. And I'll like tap this like collar on my neck. Hey, what have you done?
Now, are there obligations between a genie and its master, or rules that you have to follow? Like, I imagine a genie can't like lie to its master, or at least like there has to be some rules that make it so that like
I can't attack him or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So what are those?
How about we crowdsource this? How about David, John, and Corvid? What are 2 rules that I now have to adhere to for Lenny?
I got one. Every time you try to say Len, it comes out as master.
Oh man, that's good.
Yes, love it. How about you, David, John?
Man, all right.
Every time you try to say Len, it comes out as Daddy.
Yeah. How about how about you, like, whenever you go to sleep or whenever you like make camp, you have to, like, you can't sleep unless you're like laying down within 5 feet of Len.
So I have to be like near him all the time, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
He has to tuck you in before you're able to sleep.
Okay. And let's also say I can't do it if I do anything like aggressive, and like you can define that how you will toward Len. Then like I'll be like stopped somehow. Like I can't do it. All right. So yeah. So I'll say, listen, Master, slavery is wrong, Master.
Yeah,
you keep calling him Master the Learned, though.
Yeah.
yeah, Wizard bought me when I was 10 years old. I'm not crazy about it.
And you know how that felt.
You're in a dungeon.
So come on, you're a wizard. You can figure out how to undo this.
Well, hold on. Do you have to grant wishes?
Yes, Master.
How
Hold
many
on,
wishes? Because this could be pretty useful for us doing this thing.
You have one wish that you can grant, Dormin. But if you grant the wish, your vessel, the lamp, will disappear and reappear somewhere else on the material plane where destiny wills it. And yeah, you only have one wish now because you're created by like a lesser djinn who was also only able to grant one wish.
So like I used to be like a fifth generation genie. Now I'm like a 13th generation like crap genie.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So far removed from the original genie.
So I'll like inform Master that like, listen, I can grant you this wish, but don't do it because as soon as I grant this wish, you'll never see your friend again. Dormin the recently unfreed.
Well, I mean, Dormin, do you want us to use your wish to just, end this whole situation?
No.
Hold on. No, never mind. It's like, that sounds like a wish to me. Get over, guys.
Dormin's just like, no, that that would take all the joy out of life. This is about the journey, young Master. Learned.
All right, how about this? I'll make you a deal. I'll wish to set you free if you tell me all that there is to know about being a genie.
But that will take many nights, Master.
Yeah, well, you better stick around, otherwise you're breaking your deal.
Very well. Then I shall teach you in between our sorties in this cursed place.
Oh. All right. Hold on. He rubs the lamp, and
so like you don't want to like make me do that and then free me?
Well, I can only do the one thing, right? I can only wish one thing.
Right, but you don't have to do it right now.
I was under the impression we had to free you.
Oh no, like I think I'm just gonna keep traveling with you as as your slave, right?
Oh, I think he would just free you now and just hope that you're not a total piece of shit.
All right, it's up to you, Master.
Yeah,
all right.
Despite all evidence to the contrary.
Yeah, right now you kind of seem like a real piece of shit. But yeah, he'll
two wishes. One would be you're not a piece of shit, and two.
Yeah, that's the first thing. Yeah, your wish is my command.
I'll say, listen, as long as I am bound to you, I am compelled to tell you the truth. So there's that.
Oh, all right. Well,
so free me, and then renege on our deal.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're telling me not to free you just yet. So I guess we'll wait till.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
You're telling me. What?
But your wisdom is paramount, Master, and I think this is a very good decision.
Okay. All right. Well,
collar tightening around your neck again.
Well, at this point, I think we've woken up everybody who was sleeping. So
let's just get on with it.
Have you ever been disappointed by gifts from children? Merry Christmas, Papa, Grandma.
Oh, thank you for the finger painting.
Happy birthday, Mommy.
Oh, breakfast in bed of toast and cereal.
You know you deserve better. I'm Walt Whitaker of the law firm of Whitaker, Dewey, Cheatham, and Whitaker. Why accept any less than you deserve? I don't care that they're children. A subpar gift is just that. Do these kids want special treatment? Have they even ever heard of Martin Luther King? Our firm will work together to get you the damages you deserve.
Walt Whitaker got me 70 grand when my niece gave me a coupon for hugs.
They went to court for me when my first grade class sang me a song, and we won.
Happy birthday, Grandpa! A drawing! What the hell did I kill all those Nazis for? You deserve better.
Whitaker, Dewey, Cheatham, and Whitaker, 407 5JK 5LJ5, located across from China Garden Palace and Sushi Palace.
Which way's down?
So if you guys want to
Yeah.
you can also even now you're woken up occasionally, or you hear just like distant rumblings.
All right, yeah, let's just get in this thing.
Yeah, is there a clear, okay, here's further into the dungeon?
So, there was this main way that you guys were traversing down, sort of like this corkscrew that lined the entire city, like an on-ramp almost. And now you're off from there because of all the collapses, and you're in a bit more of a Byzantine area. And so you have to sort of use your wits and resources to find your way down.
All right, well...
Or you could wish your way down.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
As the cleverest and handsomest of our party, I think Master would be best qualified to lead. In all things, not just this.
Well, yeah, let's get a roll on.
All right, so maybe...
we could try to, peruse this place, see if I can find a map or something like that. It is a library of untold knowledge.
Yeah, go ahead and discern reality's intelligence. Is that
right.
Wait, is that a thing?
Yep.
Or plus wisdom, sorry.
Well, discern realities, yeah. All right, I got a 7 plus 2 is 9.
All right, so you can ask one of the questions on the list.
All right, unless we could say that I'm using the books of the library to get a +1 on the thing, the way my bag of books works.
No.
All right, well then.
It's like your bag of books, you know those books. You're using them as a reference.
Yo, bag of books, you know those books.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
You don't know books, motherfucker.
I mean, if you want to take +1 forward for the library, you could use your wish to do that.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Where are...
I wish I could do that.
All right, here we go. So we're looking for a way to get down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not clear. What should I be on the lookout for?
A hidden passage.
All right, guys, there's a hidden passage somewhere in this zone. And if I have any inkling where that hidden passage is, I'll head towards that.
Yeah, I'll say that you go to where the library custodian's desk was, and you're yeah, there's something around here.
All right. Corvid, could you help out? I think there's a passage over here somewhere. According to the circulation desk at the library, it says you and hidden passage are here, and it has that spot marked on the map.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like will this count as a dangerous area?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I might try to survey that dangerous area.
All right, roll plus dex.
Okay, yeah. A 10 in that case on my trap expert roll.
Wow. Okay.
So specifically, I want to find out what else is hidden here.
So you find Gellan's journal.
Could be good. While I'm at it, I'll get this other hole out of the way too. Is there a trap here?
No trap.
Okay, awesome. Then, I'll take this journal. Is there anything? Flip through this. It's like, hey, kid, why don't you look in here first? God.
Oh, that's probably a good plan. What's that book?
Hey, that kid isn't no ordinary boy, all right? You will speak to him
he's
with
right. I'm a
respect.
man now.
Yeah, he's better than all right. He's pretty good.
I've been exposed to the infinite wisdom of the book that we killed earlier.
Yes, which is why I choose to follow him.
The tightening around the neck.
Yeah.
Choose.
Yeah. So you hand the book over, or you keep it?
Yeah, I can hand it over, I guess. Is there anything about a secret passage or anything like that?
Yeah, you see like a map, and then like maybe a drawing of a mechanism behind the custodial thing. You're able to like slide over a book in a particular way, and it opens up like a small chute beneath you.
All right, yeah. So I might do that, and then just like toss the book over to Len. It's like, hey, some more reading material for you.
Oh, I do like homework. All right. Well, I'll thumb through this and see if I can find anything. If you guys want to keep looking, there's got to be a way out of here, and it's farther down since it's physical distance.
So he's opened up this chute.
Oh, okay.
At the custodial desk.
All right, guys. Is it a chute like we'd have to slide down like a laundry chute or a garbage chute?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, and it's always good that kids go first. They weigh the least, and they can land the softest on their feet.
Yeah. They'll have the most fun.
So we're all in agreement, Len. After you.
I don't know if that's the best plan.
I feel like I just pat him on the back to kind of push him in here.
That's the sound of him falling. Yeah. I like the idea that you just pat me on the back, and part of the patting is a push. I'm like, oh, exactly. Shit. I can say swears now. I'm grown up.
Best of luck, kid.
If he goes in, then like I'll immediately jump in after him. Be like, wait for me!
It's like head first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a giant flume ride, except it goes on like forever and ever. It's like super long. You're getting like, and it's not comfortable by any means.
This is hardly comfortable.
And you hear that like that roaring that did seem to be like quite far off in the distance, getting like closer and closer the longer your journey goes on. Not say before too long it spits you out into like a very dark room, and you land into a pile of bones.
No. As I clatter down into these bones, kind of gather up my various things, Tormin's staff and the bag of books that I have and such.
Dormin will land right up behind you, like pick up some of your things for you and look around. Is there any is there any clear and present dangers in this room we've landed in?
It's pitch black, so do you guys have any sort of low light vision or anything like that?
Not me.
No. Well,
I have dungeon supplies. I could light a torch, maybe.
Hold on, and I think Len is going to cast light on his staff.
So as you cast light on your staff, you see this like cavernous room. It goes like so far off into the distance that your light isn't sufficient to light the whole room. But all over the place, it's just littered in bones. Just like an insane amount of bones.
Uh-oh.
And at one point you see like you maybe like off in the far distance, when your light hits like a particularly large area of bone, it begins to move. And you see what's essentially an undead dragon stirring.
Holy crow!
Why don't you roll your defy danger? Defy danger against your intelligence.
Okay. Len or Len and Dormin?
Either. I mean, you're going to be the primary role. If he can help you in some way, that's fine.
Okay, so I got an 8.
Okay, so you know enough to know like this is like one of those Jurassic Park T-Rex moments. Like you got to put this light out.
Okay. Like, and he waves his hand over it and it goes out.
Okay.
Dormin will say,
David John crashes into bones behind you guys in the dark.
nice.
Corvid, you joining them as well?
Yeah, I probably went down that chute as well.
Okay. So you're able to land more gracefully.
Dormin will turn to them and say, there's an undead dragon in this room.
If only we had a wish left.
I'll say, Master saw it. Yeah. Well, see, I'm figuring Dormin wouldn't necessarily want him to trick him into using a wish, because if he does that, then he's just gonna get whisked off and back into the never-ending cycle of GDT. Yeah. So he says, Master already found it. No thanks to you two, but we need to be quiet.
All right. Well, what if
Jeez, you got to keep calling this kid Master. It's really going to get to his head.
Right. I said, I'm not. I'm calling him by his name, Master.
Look at Lenny. Are you asking him to call you Master?
I'm not going to lie. I don't mind it. I had to call somebody Master for a long while, and it wasn't a matter of happenstance.
And I'll say,
again,
not
I was
nearly
purchased.
as long as me, Master. Like the collar really tightened.
I guess that does put it into perspective, Mr. Dormant. But I think right now we got bigger fish to fry.
So what's the plan here?
Well,
should I go stab it to death?
I don't know if that'll work. Hold on.
Were you going to stab it in the bones?
Yeah.
Right in the bones.
Yeah. I was thinking directly through the bones.
I think I remember something about the undead in some of these books that I have.
Huh.
Sounds like a spout lord role to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak with the dead.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah.
I've got
So I got an 8. Not the best.
All right.
Yeah, let's try this speak with the dead thing.
Unless. Yeah, it's still an 8.
So yeah, you know that it you already knew that it will react to light.
Yeah, don't turn any lights on.
Yeah, and it will also react to sound or movement. Not like any movement, but kind of like the T-Rex situation in Jurassic Park.
All right, guys, don't make a lot of noise.
Nobody make a smell.
Nobody make a smell. Nope, don't make a lot of noise.
Are we looking for this guy? Are we looking for Dirk? Aren't we looking for another stallion down here?
Rook is the final stallion.
Rook. But we got to make sure we get by this dragon, or at least.
Why don't we just sneak by?
Basically, this dragon is guarding, or you got to get past the dragon to get to the chamber area, the ritual chamber area.
All right. Well, it's pretty easy, guys. Let's sneak by the dragon, and if the dragon wakes up, I'm just gonna make a lot of noise and shout at it, and I'll get it to chase me. And you guys run to the next area, and then I'll follow you. But if the dragon gets me, kill a dragon.
You said you were going to speak with the dead? How do you do that?
It's just I've got I'm multilingual. No, but I picked up a cleric move, and it is speak with the dead. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
It's the level 1 spell for cleric, and let's see. A corpse converses with you briefly. It will answer any 3 questions you pose to it to the best of the knowledge it had in life and the knowledge it gained in death. So, gonna fondle some bones.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to find at least a skull.
Yeah, we have to assemble a skull bone back together, find the right missing jaw piece
You need
for
the
it.
jaw, yeah.
Yeah. But before long,
I will whisper.
and they're like, "How may I serve you?" Yeah. Aeons I have slumbered here.
Oh, geez, keep it down.
This hallowed place, this hallowed hall.
I'll like put a hand over its like mouth, all the holes in its head.
Oh God!
I say, you just can't find good help these days, you know.
Yeah. What should I call you?
In life, I was called Antoine the Fencer. In death, you may call me whatever you wish.
All right, Julia it is then. Julia, what fate befell you?
I was killed by that undead dragon.
Dormin will like shake his head, just like, oh God.
When the Red King came with his armies.
Okay, all right.
Made the city his own.
And have any souls made it past the undead dragon?
Rook and his gang, his cultists, they came by and seemed to tame the beast.
Oh, okay.
Those are your 3 questions.
You just can't count.
No, you asked him his name, but he's not a genie, so he's not going to think about it.
Yeah. That's hilarious. And
how are you doing today?
Yeah. Not to be rude, but I do have to ask you. I know we don't have much time, Julia. Where is Rook now?
I've heard chanting coming from the chamber beyond. I think he's just past the undead dragon.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Well, I
think we're going to have to do something about this dragon, or at least get by it somehow.
Guys, it's really simple. All we have to do now is tame that undead dragon. That's it.
Dormin would just be like shaking his head like, how? You didn't ask how.
Well, how do you tame any beast? I mean, I'm sure among us we have some rations. We can offer it.
I was going to say harness the power of positivity.
I think we should go with Master's idea. It sounds like the best and most beautiful idea.
It's eloquent, but I don't know how good it's going to be.
I believe in you, Master.
Well, all right.
The undead have a racial weakness to positive energy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
All right. Well, then I've got another idea, guys. Why don't we sneak past it? And if that doesn't work, I'll fight the dragon and you guys just set me on fire again. And that way it will kill. I mean, undead don't like fire, right?
How are you guys going to sneak past, or how are you guys going to find your way in the dark?
I guess we're just going to have to feel around awkwardly and just kind of listen for where this thing is.
Okay.
Yeah, and
it's going to be terrible.
It's going to be tough to be stealthy in a pile of bones and not being able to see it all, but it's doable.
Ooh. Well,
could I try to cast invisibility on Corvid? And I have the power of empowered magic when a spell can be cast to its utmost.
Okay, you can make him invisible, but that doesn't solve him. And none of you are visible right now.
Yeah.
Even to one another.
Well, I mean, maybe perhaps it could also ensilence him.
I see.
Or maybe it would even ensilence.
It would do that. Yeah, it would tend to help with that at least.
And so maybe then, or it could even maybe do something with the light as well. I don't know.
Cool. As good a plan as any, Master.
All right, hold on. I'm going to give this a go. Really brace yourself, Corvid. Corvid's okay with this. It's like sitting on a escape row seat on a plane. I need a verbal yes.
I'm not crazy about it, but
you'll be safer than everybody else.
Say, you will obey, master.
All right, well, here we go. I rolled an 8 plus 2, which is a 10.
Oh, yeah.
And the empowered spell thing allows me to. I think the spell's effects are maximized, but I have forgotten this spell and cannot cast the spell again until I prepare my spells.
Okay, so I said like Corvid was like dimly in front of you, and now he's just disappeared entirely.
I think it worked, guys.
And you guys look back at Lennon. He's got like just the faintest whisper of a mustache now.
Yeah. He smells real stinky. He's developed a serious like adult BO situation.
Yeah, so now with this super invisibility, I guess I want to try and creep around.
All right. You just sort of describe to me how you're going about doing that.
I think he's probably had some kind of experience with sneaking about in a almost completely dark area, so this isn't too crazy, but all these bones are not helping things.
Certainly not.
So I think you should defy danger plus dex, and you'll take one forward because you have the spell going on.
Yeah, that makes sense. So with the +1, that gives me a 9. Not bad.
Anyone want to help him out by like? I guess you guys would have difficulty helping him out.
I mean,
maybe like, oh, watch out for that one thing.
I was going to say somebody could take a bone and like throw it across the chamber so it makes a clattering noise on the other side of the chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Who's doing
Risky
that?
play. Sure, Dormin will do it.
All right.
Dormin, he'll pick up a bone and with all of his barbarian sinew, heft it as far as he can in either direction.
And you hear like you get this like all of these bones begin to like track after it as the skeletal dragon begins to lift itself up. Corvid, you're able to chart sort of a safe path through the room, an area that is removed from debris sufficiently that you guys can like walk through it silently. But now you hear that the dragon is sort of up and moving about.
Yeah, so I guess if it's making a lot of noise, I'll be like stage whisper style, like, all right, y'all coming. This is the time. He's kind of, I think he's just assuming they're coming behind him and just rushing to where this door is.
Okay.
Dragon is otherwise distracted.
So I think each of you should roll Defy Danger +1 forward. And just you can describe to me how you're doing this, but otherwise it'll just be a dex roll.
Okay, how many, what's the 2d6?
Yep.
Okay, I get a 12. So,
oh geez, I got a 6.
Okay.
And I also got a 6. Dex is my lowest score.
Yeah. In the middle of all this, his gangly limbs catch on the wizard robes, and he just eats it into a big pile of bones.
And Dormin was following behind him, so he trips right on top of him as well.
Yeah, kicks that skeleton off him. Take that.
Yeah. He's like smashing it with his foot.
Meanwhile, David John is like blasted by and is now like past even where Corvid was and is like at the doors. But when Lenny and Dormin trip over this skull, you just it's like hearing a pin drop. You just hear the clatter, and like the skull just keeps like clattering down, down and down and down this floor.
David John's just going to start picking up bones and like throwing them in another direction.
Well, I'll say before you do that, you hear like this massive roar, and then see this glowing blue light as the flame from this dragon's mouth starts to light up and head toward the two of you.
Oh boy.
Toward Dormin and Len?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, Dormin's gonna run towards the thing with his sword out. Like, Master.
Well, I'll say like it's just a firewall. So like if you're running towards the thing, you're just gonna run into the firewall. You could like push Len out of the way, or something like that.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and do something that would like increase his chances of not being burned alive. So depending on what Len wants to do, I guess I will wait and see, and then like help that action.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Len's just gonna. I think Len's just like, we gotta get out of here, and I think he's just gonna try to run
for the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Very wise, Master.
All right, so you both are just running.
Can I like pick Len up and just like book it like as fast as possible?
Yeah, why not? Go ahead and both of you roll plus wisdom.
Plus wisdom.
Oh boy, oh! I got a 3.
Okay.
I got a 7 plus 2 is 9.
Okay. You dodge out of the way of the fire, but choose to. Your weapon melts in your hand. Your armor burns and leaves you breathless for a while. Or say goodbye to your backpack.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to Len.
To Len. So his weapon is more of a, you know what? I think for emotional purposes, I'm going to go with that. Yeah, the staff is destroyed.
You got to take 2 of these. So
I have to pick 2?
Yeah.
What were the other 2?
Your armor burns and leaves you breathless for a while.
Okay.
Say goodbye to your backpack.
All right. So I don't have any armor, so I guess
you can take that one. It's fine. Well, it's like an advantage of being a mage, but also a disadvantage of being a mage that you don't have any armor.
Okay, then yeah. So because they were rogue. They were things.
I'll say like it singes off like the 3 chest hairs that you had.
Oh, geez. I just pushed really hard to grab those.
Yeah, my only armor.
Yeah, my only armor was my thick chest bush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So his robes burn off. So now Len is just in his like medieval boxer shorts.
Meanwhile, so what is your total HP, Carl?
23.
Okay. All right. You take all 3. So your weapon melts in your hand. Your armor burns.
Yikes.
And you lose your backpack. And hold on. Take a total of 6 damage.
Oh, how the 3 have fallen. So I'm just like this giant, almost nude, possessionless man, half man.
Master.
All right.
Yeah, we're both big, nearly nude men.
Yeah.
Now you're able to
regular big guys.
Now this like flame is like lighting up the room. You're able to see the doors ahead of you.
Whoa, dragons and in a dungeon? This is getting a little too hot to handle. Dungeon World Hunt for the Black Stallions is run by Leigh and stars as the player characters Carl as Dormin the Free and later Not So Free, Alex as David John Michael Elijah Jacobson, David as Corvid the Cleaver,
and Austin as Leonard the Learned. Dungeon World is a game by Adam Koebel and Sage Latorra, if I'm saying either of those names correctly.
Please join us next week for another exciting episode of This American Dice. Hey everybody, if you could please rate, review, and subscribe to our show on your favorite podcatcher, it would really help This American Dice. And for every 5-star review we receive, we'll read it on air. Join us next week for another episode of This American Dice.
We're both big, nearly nude men.